Hello student, today we will discuss about reproduction. It's a very important topic for NTSC. First of all, I want to tell you what is the meaning of reproduction. Just break this word, you will get three words here: re plus product plus shun. Shun means a process that is related with again and again formation of products, and here the products are basically offsprings. So you can define this process as reproduction is the ability of an organism to give birth to their offspring. I would like to write the definition of reproduction. It's an ability of living organisms to produce new living beings of same kind. Now what is the significance of reproduction? Let us talk about. The significance of reproduction is it's helpful in the multiplication of species member. Next, it can maintain continuity of life. It's also required for perpetuation of a species. Perpetuation or stability of a species. Next, reproduction is also responsible for variation in the species. These variation can come by recombination during sexual reproduction or by mutation. Next, these kind of variation get accumulated and can give rise to new species. So, reproduction is also responsible for production of new species. So these all are the significance of reproduction. Now we will discuss the types of reproduction. On the basis of involvement of parent and formation of reproductive organs, reproduction can be categorized into two categories. The first one is known as asexual reproduction, while the another one is known as sexual reproduction. Now what do you mean by asexual reproduction? Just break the word. It's A plus sexual. A means without, sexes means gender. So without the involvement of any gender, if reproduction takes place, then you can say this one is asexual kind of reproduction. While the sexual reproduction, there is requirement of two different gender or sex cells that involves in the reproduction process. So I can write the comment like this. This one is done without involvement of sex cells or gametes, while this one always done with the help of gametes. In this kind of reproduction, only one parent is involved, so it's also known as uniparental reproduction. While here, at least two parents are involved. Because of involvement of single or one parent, it's known as uniparental reproduction. Well, this kind of reproduction is known as biparental reproduction. This can be done by mitosis or amitosis. there is no need of meiosis, while this can done by meiosis and mitosis. Mitosis is for the multiplication of cell number and meiosis is responsible for the formation of gametes. Next, gametes are not required. I had already written there, this one. There is no involvement of gametes. So gametes are not required here, while here gametes are required. In the asexual reproduction, there is no need of very specialized organs. You can write specialized organs are not required. While in the sexual reproduction, a specific organs are responsible to form gametes. Specialized system is required. There is requirement of specialized organs. It's a short duration process, while this one is a time taking process. A lot of differences are between asexual and sexual reproduction. It's a fast process, while sexual reproduction is a slow process. Now the question can be arise why it's too fast. The point is various steps which are found in the sexual reproduction, these are absent in asexual reproduction, like gametogenesis is absent. It's formation of gamete. There is no requirement of gamete, while it's present in sexual reproduction. The next one, there is no need of fusion of gamete. The fusion of gamete is known as fertilization. So next step, fertilization is also absent here. And again, this one is present here. After fertilization, embryo has been formed and embryogenesis takes place. So embryogenesis is also absent in asexual reproduction, while this one is present in the sexual reproduction. Sexual reproduction can be done by somatic cells also. Asexual reproduction can be done by somatic cells also. While sexual reproduction always done by reproductive or germinal cells or germ cells. So these are a lot of differences you can see in between asexual and sexual kind of reproduction. Sometimes this one is also told by teachers that asexual reproduction takes place in the small organism or lower organisms, while the sexual reproduction is very common in higher organisms. But actually asexual reproduction as vegetative propagation that can also done in the higher plants. So stay a part of these all the points. Just write down the examples that can happen in bacteria. It can also found in protozoans. Next, it's very common in plants, whether they are higher or smaller, lower and higher plants. While the example of sexual reproduction, it takes place from porifera to, that means from sponges to mammalia group, and in plants also. As I told you earlier, whether they are lower or higher. So this is over about what is reproduction, what is its significance, and the types of reproduction and differences between them, sexual and asexual reproduction. Thank you everyone.